Good day everyone, I am Generoso G. Patino, your TVE teacher. Our topic for today is about identifying tools and materials used in carpentry. As usual, before we proceed, we will have our pre-test.
Direction. Carefully read the following questions, then write the letter of the correct answer in your TLE Carpentry Activity Notebook.
Number 1. Which tool is used to mark lines along the grain of wood or to indicate the desired width and thickness of wood? Letter A. Pencil. B. Chalk line. C. Marking gauge. Or D. Metal rule. Number 2. What kind of saw is used to cut along the grain of wood? Letter A. Back saw. B. Coping saw. C. Crosscut saw. Or D. Rip saw. Number 3. What kind of tool is used in driving and pulling out nails? Letter A. Ballpen hammer. B. Claw hammer. C. Crowbar. Or D. Sledgehammer. Number 4. What tool is used for marking line in equal distances along the edge of wood? Letter A. Compass. B. Divider. C. Pencil. Or D. Marking gauge. Number 5. What kind of tool is used for roughing of surfaces? Letter A. Chisel. B. File. C. Gauge. Or D. Rasp. Let us check your answer. Are all your answers correct? If not, don't worry, because this is still a pre-test. Before we proceed to the different materials and tools, let me ask you a question. What is your idea about the word carpentry? I want you to think of this situation. Think of a carpenter that you know in your place. Why do you think he loves carpentry? I'm sure everyone would agree that a good carpenter must know the different tools and different construction materials. Here are the common tools and construction materials. Metal roller has two straight edges. Either side can be used to test if wood is straight and flat. Zigzag rule. Wooden rules are 2 to 3 feet long and have joints so they can be folded to fit in the pocket. Rules are used for measuring distances, testing flat surfaces, and checking straight. Steel tape is used to measure longer distances, available from 3 meters to 7.5 meter long. Tri-square. This tool is used for testing the squareness of the surface of any object. It is also used for marking out lines. Before we proceed to the next tools, have you noticed that the previous tools requires your knowledge on mathematics? That's right. You need to have a background on measurements to effectively and efficiently use these tools. Marking knife. This knife has a steel blade sharpened to a cutting edge held firmly in place by a wooden handle. It is used for marking off lines, usually across the grain of wood to be cut. Marking gauge. This tool is used to mark lines along the grain of wood to indicate the desired width and thickness of wood. Divider is used for marking out curved lines such as circles and parts of a circle joint. It is also used for marking equal distances along a line. Sliding T-bevel. This tool, like a tri-square, can be set at any angle. Its blade is slatted and held in the sock by a screw. If loosened, the blade can be moved about. Claw hammer is the heavier type of hammer with a claw used for driving and pulling out nails. Mallet. This tool is similar to a hammer, but its head and handle are made of hardwood. It is used when hitting wooden-handled tools such as chisel. It is also used when assembling woodwork. Wooden smooth plane. This tool is used for planing a piece of lumber almost to size. It is also used for removing the bulk of waste from a piece of sawn timber. Iron smooth plane. This tool is used for smoothing wood after the jack or trying plane has been used. It is smaller than the jack plane, but its cutting edge is round and sharpened straight like the try plane. Ang firmer chisel. This is used for cutting and shaping woods. It has a blade of hardened steel set on a steel shoulder that has a steel tongue and is held by a wooden or plastic handle. This handle is fitted with a metal ring called ferrule. Socket firm chisel. This tool functions similarly as a tongue firmer chisel. The upper part of the socket chisel blade is shaped like a hollow cone in which the handle is set. Spoke shaves. These are used for planing curved edges. Crosscut saw is used for cutting across the grain of the wood. The teeth of this type are set alternatively to the right and left so that the cut is wider than the thickness of the saw. Rip saw is used for cutting wood along the grain. Its teeth are sharpened at an angle to form points with sharp cutting edges like a chisel. Coping saw is used for sawing curve out of thin wood. The narrow blades are so designed to cut curved shape. Brace. This is used for holding bits when boring and counter-striking in wood. Hand drill. This is used for drilling holes up to 1/4 of an inch deep. The drill bits come in different sizes and are used with boring holes in wood. Screwdriver. The blade end of the screwdriver should fit snugly into the slot of the screw. Otherwise, it may slip and damage the screw head as well as the surrounding wood. Flathead screwdriver is used in driving flathead screws. Phillips screwdriver is used in driving Phillips head screws. Bench. A bench is a working table with bench vise and bench hook installed on it. It is used in cutting and planing lumber. Bench vise. The woodworker's bench vise holds lumber for easy working. The vise is attached to the bench so that its two top edges are flush with the top of the bench. The movable jaws may be fully adjusted by turning the handle. Bench hook. This is used to hold small pieces of wood while sawing or chiseling. It is made of a piece of wood usually 8 inches wide and 9 inches long. It has two square stoppers screwed on opposite ends. Let us check if we achieve our objectives by answering the post-test. Direction. Write the name of the tool that corresponds to the given description. Number 1. It has joints so they can be folded up to fit in the pocket.
Timer starts now.
3, 2, 1.
What is your answer? The correct answer is
Number 2. This tool is used to mark lines along the grain of wood or to indicate the desired width and thickness of wood.
What is your answer?
3, 2, 1.
The correct answer is
Number 3. This tool is similar to a hammer, but its head and handle are made of hardwood?
What is your answer?
3, 2, 1.
The correct answer is
Number 4. The upper part of the blade shaped like a hollow cone in which the handle is set.
What is your answer?
3, 2, 1.
The correct answer is
Number 5. It is used for cutting across the grain of the wood.
What is your answer?
3, 2, 1.
The correct answer is
For your enrichment activity, you look for a picture of a carpenter who is using different kinds of tools and have it pasted in your TLE Carpentry activity notebook and answer the following questions. Number 1. What did the carpenters do? Number 2. What kind of materials did they use? Number 3. What are the tools did they use? And number 4. Why did they use those tools? Once again, thank you very much and see you soon!